Alright guys, good morning or good afternoon as I should say, because right now it's 12:17 in the afternoon. Had a really late start to the day because I just came back from a sleepover from Tanae's house. And yes, I'm 22 and I still have sleepovers because I'm a man.
Love it, women.
Had a really nice sleepover, got to see the guys after so long, especially after starting work. Oh man, it's really difficult for me to find time to just meet my friends and things like that. So it's really nice to kind of catch up and be able to really talk to the boys once again. So I've been working for this company for about 3 weeks now, and I'm not gonna lie, the first week or 2 weeks were such a hassle, such a stress, because starting a 9-to-5 job is really difficult, especially in a field that you're not really that, knowledgeable about. And so I thought this would be a perfect video to share my experiences of how I've been dealing with my 9-to-5 job and balancing it with my side hustles, my hobbies, and just my passions. So we're really gonna dive deep into that. And hopefully you guys actually enjoy the cooking process and the fitness stuff that I do put in the videos, because it's such a big part of my lifestyle. And I really wanna emphasize that to the people watching, because I feel like it should be something at the top of somebody's priority list, is working out, taking care of yourself, eating enough, drinking enough water. And I just want to emphasize that in all my videos that I post. So hopefully you guys respect that. Alright guys, right now me and Minder are headed to Boston Pizza just to grab a little something to eat, because Boston Pizza's life and it's pretty good price and everything, and we tend to go there very often just because it's a quick there and back.
We went there for 1 year. He's actually never been to Boston Pizza, like back 5 years ago.
Oh my god, I never used to go anywhere, bro.
I never used to go anywhere, so I was like, yo, Boston Pizza. And now it's been like every 6 months, we would go for 6 months, like half a year.
Yeah, every 6 months. Like we're gonna go 6 months again. But anyways,
literally.
We're gonna go to Boston Pizza, grab a little something to eat, and then there's actually this really cool light festival that I've been telling you guys about, and we're gonna head over there. So usually we go in cars, but because people, I guess, don't really give a shit about COVID anymore, we get to walk around. So that's gonna be really awesome. I can't wait to get a little bit of B-roll footage for you guys and kind of just walk around and just chill, because I haven't been able to chill a lot because of work, so I'm excited about that. What are we ordering?
So right now we just ordered the cactus cut nachos and the onion rings. You guys should come and get this for sure.
Alright, last week I ended up getting, because I've been trying to work on my arm with the tattoos and stuff, and my mom hasn't been really supportive about it, so I ended up getting earrings for instead of the tattoos, because my mom wasn't having it. So I mean, she wasn't that upset. She was like, whatever.
And we're gonna insert reaction right here.
Yeah, this was her reaction.
ओए कुत्ता ना होवे ਤਾਂ ਦੋਨੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਬਸ਼ਰਮ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਤਾਂ
ਸਮਝ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਹੈ
ਨਾ
Let's go. Alright, we're right now in the line. Are you ready? Let's do it. Alright, well, this kind of sucks. So basically, I went into my gym and I started asking a bunch of people the same question, how they balance their 9 to 5 with their hustles. And unfortunately for me, 2 out of the 3 people that I asked, audio doesn't work. I'm gonna have to do the voiceover, so let's just go through these right now. Let's do it. Alright, so the first victim of this video was Mr. Bajaj. So again, of course, I asked him the question, I'm like, hey, and it's funny because he knew I was gonna come up to him because I put him in the corner, but he just didn't know what I was gonna ask. So I asked him, I'm like, yo, how do you balance your 9 to 5 with all your hustles and everything else that you do? Because yo, this guy, he's a busy guy, man, and he really works super hard to do it. And so the main thing that he told me was the way he's able to balance everything that he does is to be more physically active. And I thought that was a pretty dope point just because he does a lot of physical activity, guys. So we work out in the morning, 6:30. He has his 9 to 5 job, and then he's off to badminton or climbing or doing something else if he's not working. So yeah, and physical activity itself is just a way to stress relieve, right? So even though you have so many other things going on throughout your day, the way you don't burn out is you need a way to kind of just relax and stay away from all that for a second too. And you can't just always be working. You need some time to yourself. All right, who's our second victim here? All right, cool. So the second victim was one of the trainers at Gore Meadows, and he has a really dope physique and he's also really into boxing. So I really wanted to see what he has to say about the 9 to 5 versus hustles. As you can see, he was a little awkward first. He was like, yo, you're filming me. And of course, because he works for a certain company. So I just let him know, like, you know, it's all just for a YouTube video. You know, you have to get the permission. So again, I asked him, so how are you able to balance all that out with all your hustles that you're doing on the side? And he also made a very valid point, and his was to just journal. And that's something I talk about all the time on this channel too, guys. By the way, can we just appreciate Armand's freaking videography skills? Like, I'm halfway cut off. Sometimes he's halfway cut off. Like, yo, come on, man. You've been friends with me for how long? Like 2 years, and you still don't know how to record properly? Jesus, man. And journaling is so important, guys, because if you don't journal, you don't really know what you're gonna do throughout your day. And so having a checklist of like the different, of what the objective is for the day and completing them makes your day at the end of the day feel a lot better, and just you feel more relieved and you feel like you've done something throughout your day. So I definitely appreciated that point. And hey, if you're listening, yo, you gotta start giving me those boxing lessons, bro. I really want to learn boxing, and that's something Ninja's been trying to do too, so hit me up. All right, and luckily for me, the last and final person that I did kind of interview was Fariba, one of my good friends at the gym. She comes, works out at 6:30 in the morning as well. Disciplined motherfucker right there. I decided to get her perspective as well, so this was her perspective. I have Fariba here. She's an awesome gym person. Like, we met in the gym, puts some gains and everything. Question for you, okay? So you have a 9 to 5 job, and then you also have like your side hustles and things like that. Come to the gym. How do you manage all of your time throughout your day? What's the one thing that you do that you feel like you're able to balance all this?
I plan ahead, like the night before, I kind of make a blueprint in my mind about how my day is gonna go. That helps me know like the things I need to get done, like my 3 or 4 priorities, and then whatever else in between are just like bonuses. But I want to make sure like my gym, my work, and then, you know, my different practices during the day. So that's, yeah, just planning ahead the night before.
That's so fucking crazy. Everybody has like kind of similar things. Like even I was talking to the trainer. He's like, yeah, I kind of just journal throughout the day, but I think the day before is also really smart.
Yeah, throughout the day, like I like to reflect at the end of the day, like what I missed out on, but definitely the night before, I like to like plan it out. Like I write in my notes on my phone, like a rough idea.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're getting close to the end of the video, guys, and I guess I kind of just want to leave it off with one final thing, and that's personally what I literally think about every single day, guys. I'm not even joking or exaggerating this. On God, every single day, this is the one thing that keeps me going, okay? Begin with the end in mind. The simplest thing that you guys have probably even heard, but this is what it means to me. A lot of the times when things get hard, the only thing that is making me accomplish whatever I'm doing and keeping me on task is me thinking about my future and how I want it to be. I literally go to sleep thinking about how my life would be in 10 years if I keep hustling as hard as I am right now, and how proud I would be when I'm 10 years later of myself right now. A lot of things are gonna matter to you that other people might not like. Me personally, that's the lifestyle I wanna live, so I'll do anything it takes to get there. And if that means me having to balance out my hustles while I'm doing my 9 to 5, even through the hard times, I'm bound to do it. I'm so hungry to get there that nothing is able to stop me. So when I get to the lowest point in these last 3 or 4 weeks, when I get to the lowest point where I'm like, shit man, I can't do this anymore, the first thing that comes to my mind is, yo, if I quit right now, what am I gonna be thinking of myself in 10 years over I was right now, and why didn't I work to the hardest I possibly could? That's what I want to leave with the end of video off with, guys, and I hope you guys really like this video. I hope you learned something, and I definitely know that in 10 years we're all going to be super successful, and we're going to keep doing what we're doing because we're working on ourselves, we're working our 9 to 5s, we're doing everything we possibly can to get there. So I love you guys, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.